You know, every time Bethesda says we're done with Skyrim, a new model somewhere whispers,
No, you're not.
and honestly, they're absolutely freaking right. Skyrim has lived longer than most gaming consoles, half the Marvel movies, and possibly even Todd Howard's hairline. It's the RPG that refuses to die, mostly because the community won't let it. Released back in 2011, this open world juggernaut set the standard for freedom, exploration, and yelling at dragons until they exploded into freaking loot. And while Bethesda's been busy re-releasing Skyrim more times than Apple updates the iPhone, fans have been doing what they do best: fixing, expanding, and basically remastering the game for free. But today, we're talking about a mod so ambitious it doesn't just add new quests, it practically turns Skyrim into a sequel. Gamers and gamerettes, Lordbound has arrived, and it might just be the best reason to reinstall Skyrim for the 97th freaking time. Let's rewind to where it all began. Skyrim, developed by Bethesda Game Studios, dropped in 2011 and instantly reshaped what open world RPGs could be. You play as the Dragonborn,
A warrior with a throat that doubles as a weapon of mass destruction.
its genre a perfect cocktail of action, RPG, and fantasy, threw players into the snow-covered province of Skyrim, home to Nords, dragons,
And a surprising number of people willing to tell you about their knee injuries.
The world was massive, detailed, and packed with lore that could fill an encyclopedia, or at least several long Reddit threads. It wasn't just a game, it was an entire way of life. Skyrim set new standards for player choice. Join any faction, steal from any chest, marry almost anyone.
Except your horse. Calm down, modders have actually tried.
Its soundtrack was legendary, its modding scene revolutionary, and its replayability borderline freaking criminal. Bethesda, they built a world that people doesn't just play, they freaking lived in. Over the years, Skyrim has earned a reputation as one of the greatest RPGs ever made. Sure, it had bugs. Sometimes your horse would ascend to heaven mid-battle, but it never stopped being fun. It influenced an entire generation of RPGs, inspiring games like The Witcher 3 and Dragon's Dogma. But the real secret behind Skyrim's immortality isn't Bethesda, it's the fans. Because while most developers move on, Skyrim's community doubled down, turning a decade-old game into a living, breathing universe. And nowhere is that passion clearer than in Lordbound. Now let's talk about the legends behind this masterpiece, the Lordbound team, a collective of independent developers, artists, and writers who decided that Skyrim wasn't quite epic enough, so they made their own expansion that could even make Bethesda blush. Their website lists the full roster of heroes behind this colossal mod, each dedicating years of unpaid work purely out of love for the craft. No corporate deadlines, no investor breathing down their necks, just pure creativity and stubborn dedication. Now their creation, Lordbound, takes place in the region of Draudach, a new area even larger than Solstheim. This isn't your standard add a few dungeons and call it a day kind of mod. It's a full-blown expansion. We're talking 60 plus hours of content, over 40 quests, 50 new dungeons, and enough storyline to fill an entire freaking game. You can join Lord Highland on a quest to uncover his family's dark past, help the Imperial Legion reclaim the trade route to Gianna, or support the orcs of Gar Shakur as they defend their new home against the freaking Legion. Each of these storylines feels handcrafted and alive, complete with voice acting, music, and lore that fits seamlessly into the Elder Scrolls universe. What's wild is the level of polish. It's cinematic, emotional, and genuinely feels like a professional DLC. The environment alone looks stunning
To make Todd Howard double check his freaking royalties.
And the team? They didn't just stop at quests. They've reworked systems, added factions, and built a narrative that ties into Skyrim's lore naturally. This is not a mod, it's a love letter to everything Skyrim stands for. And Lordbound team? You have our eternal love and respect for it. Here is where things get downright incredible. Lordbound has been in development for over 10 years. A full decade of late nights, asset creation, bug fixing, and probably a few collective mental breakdowns. These developers, they weren't backed by $1 billion studio. They did it for free, for the love of the freaking game. And that, guys, that's what makes Lordbound so special. It's a reminder that passion can build worlds, literally. Bethesda might sell you a $20 horse armor pack, but these people gave you an entire continent for the low price of $0. It's fun dedication taken to an art form. And yes, it might have bugs. Maybe your companion moonwalks into a wall or your sword decides to take a vacation mid-combat. But come on, gamers and gamerettes, this mod is free. If Bethesda charged for it, they'd call those bugs immersive dynamic features. What's truly inspiring is how projects like this keep the gaming spirit alive. They prove that creativity doesn't need a paycheck, just passion. Lordbound it's not a mod, it's a symbol of what happens when fans care more about a game than the company that made it. So, once again, here is to the Lordbound team, you absolute freaking legends. You've done what many people thought was impossible, make Skyrim exciting again without a single corporate buzzword or paid skin in sight. At this point, Lordbound isn't just an expansion, it's a miracle, a decade-long gift to a community that's somehow still shouting
Fusruda!
in 2025. It's proof that gamers, when left alone, can do better than most publishers with infinite budgets. Bethesda may have made Skyrim, but modders like these kept it alive. So, if you've ever loved Skyrim or just wanted to see what real passion looks like, download Lordbound, experience it, celebrate it, and remember, the next time someone says, Skyrim is finally dead, just smile and say,
Sure, and dragons can't fly either.
because as long as fans like this exist, Skyrim will never die. It will just keep getting better. But what do you guys think? Is Lordbound the unofficial Skyrim 2 or just the biggest love letter ever? Drop your verdict in the comments below as I will be reading each and every one of them. And guys, thank you once again for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more content in the future. Take care and I'll see you in the next one.